The jackknife is an extremely advanced exercise, and I'm going to show it to you full out, no variations. And so you'll just want to try this periodically within your Pilates practice, working your way up to it because eventually it will happen. Just make sure that you feel safe and comfortable when you are trying it out. This video includes instructions as well as a follow along with 3 repetitions. From a supine or laying down face up position, we're going to bring the legs all the way up and overhead, scooping the low belly in, pressing the arms and the hands into the mat. Once we're overhead, this is a balancing act between the hamstring glute connection and the low belly because we're engaging the hamstrings and glutes to press the legs up as high as we can to the ceiling while pulling the abdominals in and not overpressing the legs to the ceiling to where we fall down prematurely. So the more you get used to this, the more you're going to feel these internal sensations of like a diagonal connection between the back bottom of the pelvis and the front low belly. Now, what the goal here is to get the legs up to the ceiling and pretend that you're scraping your toes on the ceiling as you roll the spine down. Once the hips touch down, the legs go down rather quickly, and then we go right back up overhead. So there is a bit of momentum with this exercise, and then a slow press of the legs up to the ceiling, and then a slow, controlled rolling down with the back, trying to keep the legs up to the ceiling. So you're going to see it here. A lot of the Pilates exercises are these very strange balancing acts between front and back, top and bottom, side to side. So here is going very, very slow, especially in the slow motion of the video, trying to get the legs up to the ceiling as high as I can without falling. So I'm really feeling a deep connection to my abdominals. And then as the spine goes down, I'm trying not to let those legs collapse onto my face. Once the pelvis is down, we pick up momentum, bringing the legs down and going right back up overhead. From a laying down position, quickly bring your legs overhead. Once overhead, engage the glute hamstrings, pull the low belly in as you press your toes to the ceiling. Begin rolling the spine down, dragging the toes along the ceiling. Once the pelvis touches down, the heels touch down and you pop overhead again. Once overhead, engage the glutes, engage the abdominals as you press the legs high to the ceiling. Drag the toes along the ceiling as you roll down. The hips come down, the heels come down, and immediately pop overhead. Press the legs up to the ceiling, engaging through the glutes and hamstrings, pulling the low belly in, rolling down one vertebra at a time, lowering the pelvis and the toes.